About a month ago we started, we wrote stories about whales, and then we decided that we would go and find out all about whales, talking about how whales move.
And I can talk about Irish whales.
Oh, you can as well, yes. And David, what are you doing? Oh, then you'd have to introduce it for us.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, instead of Darren, will you say that we wrote stories, and then we decided to find out all about whales, and this is what we have found out. And Killian is talking about whale migration.
Hello, my name is David Hannon, and a month ago we started writing about whales, and this is what we did.
My name is Sarah Gallagher. Whales belong to a group of mammals called cetaceans. This group includes whales, dolphins and porpoises. The thing that they have in common with man is they have lungs, they are warm-blooded and they suckle their young. How whales help man? 70% of the world's oxygen comes from the plankton in the sea. And if we keep on killing these whales, there may be serious damage in the world's atmosphere. Each whale eats several tons each year, and we cannot kill whales or there will be serious damage.
Hi, my name is Darren Lee, and we have been doing a bit of research on whales, and I am talking about Irish whales. Whales are great travellers, and they often travel past the south and west coast of Ireland in the course of their migrations. And they often go in, and sometimes they get stranded there. And some people come and kill them when they're there. Loads of whales come every year to Ireland, like the blue whale, dolphins, porpoises, the mink, the rorqual, all sorts.
My name is Emma, and I'm talking about the baleen whale. There are two distinct types of whale, the baleen whale and the toothed whale. The baleen is a cluster of bushes inside the mouth of the whale and is held by horny plates. The whale traps its food by taking in a lot of water with the fish, and the baleen traps back the fish and pushes the water out.
My name is Sean Kelleher, and I'm going to talk about the mating of whales. Before mating, male whales fight over females, butting and biting each other for the right to mate, and they mate every 2 or 3 years, and they perform performances of splashing and diving in the water to attract the females.
My name is Michelle Keeley, and I'm going to talk about baby whales. When the baby whale is born, the mother whale has to push its baby whale up to the surface, or else it will die. She feeds its whelp for a year. The mother whale only has the baby once every 3 years.
Hello, my name is Paul Neary, and I'd like to talk about the length and how whales move. The length of the blue whale is 100 feet and over, and it has around a 15-foot long tail that moves. And if a human being got hit by it with a full force attack, it would be dead suddenly. Even with a small whack, they would still be dead. The porpoise is the smallest whale. It is only 6 feet long, and its tail is around 1 foot long. And
Hello, my name is Chicoli Wilson. I'm going to be talking about echolocation. Echolocation is a high-pitched sound produced in a whale's head. It travels through water and bounces off a fish and comes back so the whale can track it.
and catch it.
Hello, my name is Tom Benny and I'm going to talk about the sperm whale. The sperm whale is a toothed whale. It has a huge bulb on its forehead which contains the spermaceti organ. The spermaceti oil helps the whale to dive. It goes hard and makes the head heavy when it wants to go down. And warm blood is pumped through it and to make it waxy to help the whale go up again to the surface.
Hello, my name is Suzanne Cox and I'm going to be talking about why the sperm whale was hunted. The sperm whale was hunted mainly for its oil. The oil was used for car machines and candle holders. And a bit later on it was hunted for its meat.
Hello, my name is Brian McDermott and I'm going to talk about the killer whale. The killer whale is a toothed whale, and not long ago people used to think that the killer whale was monstrous, but now they know that it's quite gentle really.
The beluga whale is a very unusual whale because it's white and the baby is reddish brown and it is a very small whale and the length is 6 to 5 meters.
Hello, my name is Daniel Lennon and I'm here to talk about the pilot whale. The pilot whale is a very small whale, grows up to about 6 meters long. At one time the American Navy taught it how to fish bombs and stuff from the bottom of the sea. It got its name because it used to help sailors. The sailors used to think that it would show them where the best fish could be caught.
My name is Colin Ford and I'm here to talk about the Norway whale and it has a long tusk and it's really a tooth. He uses it to catch fish from the seabed and then he eats them.
And whales migrate up along the Pacific Ocean's coast, along Alaska in the North America. They go up to Alaska and they feed non-stop and then they migrate back down and then all they do is just mate. They don't eat a thing. And then they stay in each place for about 6 months and and it's called migration and they're supposed to be some of the furthest migrations in the world. My name is Killian.
My name is Shane and I'm going to be talking about the blue whale. The blue whale can go up to 100 feet and it feeds on creatures called plankton and krill, and a shark could crawl through its arteries. Its tongue weighs more than an elephant and the heart weighs half a ton. 3 elephants could fit on its tail.
Hello, my name is Sharina Moore and I'm here to talk about ambergris. Ambergris is a light fatty substance, grey amber or grey amber. Ambergris is found inside the intestines of a sperm whale. Ambergris is fetched up to 143 pounds an ounce. One of the reasons why sperm whales was considered for its ambergris. And ambergris is one of the most expensive perfumes.
Hello, my name is Carly Walsh and I'm going to talk about intelligence. Whales are supposed to be very intelligent animals, and 2 or 3 years ago a man was filming this dolphin
jumped in and the whale saved him. He was only pretending. Whales use language to communicate.
Hello, my name is Ross and I'm going to talk about whales' unusual behaviour, breaching. When they are breaching, the whales look as if they were doing a stunt. The most popular stunt is coming out sideways out of the water and doing a huge turn and flapping their flippers. Now, scientists think that when whales do this, it means they're trying to communicate to other whales. The most popular, the baby whales often breaching as if they were playing.
My name is Fiona and I'm going to talk about spy hopping. It's even more unusual behaviour than ambergris. They come out in the water for about 30 seconds and go back in and then come back out for another 30 seconds to get a good view of their surroundings.
My name's Darryl Rack and I'm here to talk about lobtailing. Lobtailing is when whales slap their flukes off the water, and scientists think that it's to scare away enemies. So.
Hi, my name is McCourt. I'm here to talk about whaling. In the olden days, American Indians, when they were hunting whales, it was okay because they only hunted one a day. And then as the man got more greedier and they came out in big whaling ships to hunt them. Nowadays, whalers use electric harpoons to kill the whales and sometimes use 3 killer grenades to finish them off. They towed the whale, when they were bringing it back to shore, they towed it by a boat, and a few men got on with special boots and that chopped up the whale and put it back onto the boat.
Hello, my name is Sarah Cleasham and I'm talking about how whales breed. Whales breed with their lungs and they can stay underwater for 20 minutes and they blow out air. They blow out 90% of air and they have a spout and they send it up about 30 feet in the air.
My name is Samantha Rice and we're going to talk about two famous stories. My story is Jonah and I'll start telling that. One day God said to Jonah, "Will you go to the land across the sea because the people over there are violent and they have to change their way of living." So Jonah didn't really want to go, but he just went over to please God. On his way over, a storm started on the sea and Jonah said to the crew, "Throw me out into the sea and the sea will become calm." So the crew didn't really want to, but Jonah insisted that they did. So they threw him out overboard and the sea became calm. Meanwhile, Jonah went down to the very bottom of the sea and a big whale came and swallowed him. Jonah was in the whale for about 3 days and 3 nights. And during that time he was praying to God and finally God answered and he vomited Jonah out onto dry land and Jonah continued on his way.
My name is Daniel Meister and I'm going to talk about Moby Dick. Moby Dick is a very famous story and it's written by an American man called Herman Melville. He was born in 1890. Later in 1947 he joined
1847, he joined a whaling ship called the Acushnet, and he got most of his background from Moby Dick. Moby Dick is a story about a man called Ishmael who wants to join a whaling ship, and he goes and joins Captain Ahab's crew. Ahab wants to kill a white sperm whale called Moby Dick because he wants to rip his leg off. In the end, the whale gets the better of him, but only Ishmael survives to tell the tale.
Very good.
My name is Victoria and I'm 20 and I'm going to talk about my visit to Fungi. We drove down to Inch for a weekend. We were doing a martial arts course. We drove to Dingle and went to see Fungi the dolphin. I felt really excited going out on the boat. My dad Martin played the flute and Fungi came really close. He loved the music. I liked Fungi. In fact, I wanted to take him home with me, but I knew I could not do that.
My name is Nessa Murphy and I'm going to read my visit to Fungi. When I went to see Fungi, it was a lovely sunny summer's day when we hired a boat and then we went to see Fungi and I went for a swim and it was very cold and then suddenly I saw Fungi swimming around. I wanted to touch him and I did touch him. Then I got into the boat and we went home.
My name is Thomas Henry and
Look up here, Tommy. Yeah. Look at the camera.
one day I was swimming in the sea when I saw this black thing under the water. I wondered what it was, so I swam deeper and in a flash it was under the water and I'd been swallowed by a whale. It was dark and slimy. I went down to find out what was down the back. I went down and I saw this old boat. I decided to go into it. I went into it and I saw a swordfish flying around the place.
Hello, my name is Fiona and I'm going to read a story about a solved by a whale. Solved by the whale. One day there was a girl called Anna. She lived beside the beach. One time she went swimming and there was a gigantic whale. Hello, my name is Lindsay Dawn and I'm going to read a story that I wrote myself called Swallowed by a Whale. One day I was at the beach. I went for a swim. The sea was very calm at the harbour, but something amazing happened. A big whale swallowed me. It was very dark inside the whale. I heard my dad calling me. I was frightened because my dad would be very upset because he had lost me. I was crying. The little man said to me, "Do not cry." That was the first word he said, but something strange happened. The little man said to me, "I will tell you the way out if you give me some food." I had seashells in my hand. There was a nice soft jelly in them both. So I gave the man the seashells and he told me the way out. I was very, very happy. When I was outside, my dad said, "Lindsay, for the first time I cried because I lost you. Where were you?" It's a long, long story, Dad.
So my name is Sean and I'm going to read a story. One day I was staying at the beach and I was swimming. I saw this thing that looked like an island, so I swam over to it. I walked on to it. I walked around and it began to move. I jumped into the water. The island swallowed me. Then there was a whale.
Just
when I had my knife in perfect position to stab a nice juicy fish. A big, strong swordfish came up to fight me. I swung my knife at him and we started a fantastic sword fight. In the end, I was knocked back by the fish. It came lunging towards me. I quickly jumped up and got on deck of the boat. The swordfish disappeared into deeper waters.
Thomas, my name is Thomas Slippery, swallowed by a whale. One day I went to the beach. I went out very far. I saw a boat. I went in it. Next minute I was swallowed. I thought I was swallowed by a fish, but it was a whale. I nearly died. I had to walk on. Next minute I went down. I landed with a great bump. I stood up. It was kind of slimy.
Then the whale opened his mouth. Water came in and I came out, but the whale swallowed me again. I said to myself, I will never get out.
Okay.
If we are able to make our homes nice, but the whales can't really do that. So we are supposed to help the whales by not polluting the sea, putting chemicals into the sea, and not killing the whales. And when we help the whales, it's doing bad for the environment.
Very good. Now, Mr. Lawless, now talk about here you are. We've one last thing, children. There's one verse of the song with Aoife and Sarah accompanying. There's one verse about whales. Okay, they're here. We just do, there's a scene where the whales sang peacefully, that part of it, and the chorus. That's all we'll do. We haven't time for any more. Okay? Ready? Will you tell us when you're ready, Mr. Lawless?
Standing by. Go.
You play C for us, please, Sarah. C. There's a sea where the whales sang peace, holy, to the rhythm of the ocean and in nature's harmony. But we couldn't hear their song, so we didn't sing along. And they'll never sing again when they've gone. They are to survive. We must help them stay alive. We must hold in their hand. We must save the promised land. For the world cannot wait. There's no time to hesitate. We can't bury our heads in the sand. Hold on.
We'll do the whale.